I married into the Eagles fandom, but I'm actually just a fan of Ameena. She's a pro scout for the Eagles as well as a director of football operations, which means she literally helps pick people for the team and keeps the games running. So we went to Philadelphia for my husband's birthday to watch his favorite gameplay. She merched me up so I can blend in with the crowd because when in Rome, why not? The coolest part after Ameena, of course, was this real life eagle followed by this fake eagle. All the fans were out of control. There were 70,000 people in the stadium. Everybody was pumped up. But this video is literally not about the Eagles. It's about Ameena. Sorry in advance to her, but if you're my friend and you're dope and you have an awesome career, I'm going to tell people how you did it so they can copy it. I had her on my podcast, Muslims Doing Things Too, where she talks all about what she does and how she got there. Her backstory, she wanted to be a surgeon and then ended up getting into football through internships actually, and played with her school football team, then made it to the NFL. And a scout is really important because they could figure out potential football players and help their team improve, tracking players, evaluating players. That's on top of whatever she does on the operations side for the team. So like during a game, she might be up with binoculars on looking at in-game injuries and tendencies and logistics and anything that they can see in the game that they haven't really seen previously in film. And she's the first Muslim woman to hold her position, though she'd never admit it, and she is really not into the fanfare. She talks about in her first internship how she did anything menial like videotaping the defensive line as they practiced, and educated herself by listening really closely when people talked about the intricacies of the game, like comments coaches would make about toes being too far off to the left or things that normal people wouldn't maybe notice. So she was working with her school who got her an internship in the NFL, and then she worked her way up and went from intern to scouting assistant to project coordinator to a professional scout. Literally get me a jersey with her name on it. How can you not be a fan of this woman? She's phenomenal. And we won the game. Moral of the story is if you're really good at one thing, people will spend a lot of money in 30-degree temperature to watch you. And I'm now an Eagles fan.